So, this video was inspired by Polyblank's The Greatest Living Artist is Dead. Because he made a video about artists that passed away but have made amazing artwork during their time, we thought we'd take a trip towards being the greatest artists alive. And I have picked some of the artists that I think are the greatest artists alive. So, let's check it out. So for Paulina Bright, I think she is an amazing watercolor painter. I think in terms of her being an artist, she's really the one that you should look at if you want to get better at doing watercolor. Now, I'm not saying you should be like her, you should be better than her. If that was the best way to get inspired by an artist like Paulina Bright. I think the idea of having Paulina Bright do a lot of women's stuff shows consistency. It shows that she doesn't always have to do every single woman the same thing. She actually does different types of ethnicities, and majority of them are black as well, which I do appreciate and love, because she understands that not many black artists would be painted on because, well, for some reason, I don't know why, but she doesn't let that get the better of her, and she makes it well known that we should have more black people be painted as well every single time, and that's a good thing about her. But also the idea that she only paints women as well is a really good thing, because even though most men in paintings, they are seen a lot of the time, but she wants to do something that's not well seen, and she wants it to be known that that needs to be spread, rather than just having one thing and another thing that's just one-dimensional. But today, I think that when I see Paulina Bright as an artist she is today, she should be up there as the greatest artist alive. You should definitely check out what she does. I think it's fantastic that she is doing this on a regular, and I really hope she is succeeding in doing so as well. So yeah, this is why I think she is up there with the greatest artists alive. Sam Spratt. Sam Spratt, an artist that is visionary Sam Spratt is the most visionary artist that I've seen ever. Sam Spratt, as you know, he has done artwork for a few of the popular artists that you hear today, such as Logic and Kid Cudi. I mean, the Kid Cudi artwork that he done on Man on the Moon 3 is so amazing. The versatility in the colors and the amazing visionary picture of Kid Cudi flowing in the moon and Kid Cudi in his self-portrait is insane. I really loved how he did this. Now, the progress is what he shows in his Instagram page, and I generally love the idea that he is able to show people that step by step how he can do digital art in a really cool light. For example, I do like that there is someone that can do such a realistic digital art that he does, and I also like the fact that he gives you a concept art side of things as well, as I would think he's a concept artist anyway. But either way, I just really enjoyed how much he's really shown himself as an artist. I mean, there has been favorite artwork of his that I really enjoyed looking at, and I really hope that he has more artists coming to him and asking him to do an album cover for him, because honestly, his work is insane. I would really love if he had ever done a YouTube channel based on it and did some shorts videos of his artwork that he had done of so many people. I just think that he is just such an amazing artist, and people who haven't seen him, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to pay attention to him, because he is amazing. So don't fall asleep on him. Honestly, he is the greatest artist alive, and that's certain. If you have not seen how to paint snow video, it is the most beautiful, detailed painting I have seen.
Afterward, I mix up a light blue and then use a little bit of it to mix up an even darker blue. I then use a lighter blue to paint in the part of the sky right behind the trees. The further I get to the top of the canvas, the more of the medium blue I mix in.
This is definitely helpful for those that want to know how to paint snow in a better detail. I think what Daphne Frizzle does pretty well is knowing how to master the colours on the oil paints. Alongside that, I think she really developed her own style. She's been probably doing this for years as well, so there's no denying how good she is. I also think that she could be a really good teacher when it comes to being the artist that she is today. Even though she does a lot on YouTube, and I really enjoy watching her videos, and most of it is on shorts. I do wish her videos were a bit longer though, but I do enjoy the fact that her as an artist is just, whoa. I will say it's just such an eye-catching moment to see someone do so well with acrylics and oil and also come into their own as an artist. But at the same time, I think that whenever I see her oil style paintings, they're just top tier for me. I just generally think that these are the things that people should pay attention to when it comes to Daphne Frizzle, because she is an amazing artist to this day. I still think she's the greatest artist alive right now, and I'm definitely going to put her on this list because this, especially with the videos that she's been putting out, it just shows how much of an amazing artist she is. And I really hope she continues that because she generally deserves her flowers. Yeah, I will mention him because generally I think he is really good artist, and I think he will go all the way up because generally I love the dedication that he shows to being one of the greatest artists of all time, and I generally think that he is definitely up there with a lot of people that have really done art traditionally. And you can say Frida Kahlo, you can say Van Gogh, but I think Alabanji Alade is just such an amazing artist. You may have seen him in one show, and he has done a lot of painting in that show specifically. His heartfelt and also amazing story that he has shared on the show, I recommend looking at it, but it is a very, very amazing feeling to have Alabanji Alade basically come out of the shadows and become a well-known artist, because it is not easy to be a starving artist that has been through his struggles and try to find a way to pick yourself back up. And honestly, the idea of it really shows that this guy is the real deal. I love the fact that he's known as the Addictive Sketcher, because the Addictive Sketcher is someone who sketches day in, day out throughout the whole entire travel, and I love that it captures people. Kind of reminds me of someone that does that as well, but I wouldn't really put him on there as the greatest artist alive. But to tell you the truth, I generally think that this is someone that really knows how to work his magic on a canvas or on a pen and paper, anything like that. He can do it all. So for me, I think Alabanji Alade is the greatest artist alive. Temi Danzo, an artist that I really enjoy watching. Her videos have been great. I've also enjoyed the stuff that she has done in her series, such as the color challenge that she has done. And when I mean color challenge, I mean picking the same colors and drawing with those colors specifically. And honestly, I honestly loved the growth that she showed on one of her shorts from 11 years ago. And this was when she showed her work from 2014 to 2024. I mean, the insane artwork that she did on those 2 years were just fantastic. But I do enjoy some of the series that she has put up, like the wash challenge that she has done, and they've been fantastic. But in terms of how she developed as an artist, I really love how amazing she is at doing not just quick sketches, but also the detailing and the color schemes, and a lot of the stuff that she has done for her art style has just been great. Sometimes you may think that it is very hard to do when you're trying to go through that realistic route, but I think that Temi Danzo has stood by her foot and just said, you know what, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's fact. But in terms of what she's well known for, I think she's just well known for just being someone that knows how to do amazing black artwork of black people, and she's very versatile with the people that she draws and the things that she draws. But many times I think that sometimes you gotta show a bit of a consistent route, but I think Temi Danzo has a variety route, and that's what makes her so special, and that's what makes me think that I see the greatest living artist right now. I'm sorry, but her 10 seconds times 10 hours of drawing, that picture that she did was insane, and I love it. You should definitely look it up right now. Hayao Miyazaki is a manga artist and also a Japanese filmmaker and animator. He has done a lot of things around his time, and he is still alive, still living well, still hoping that he's healthy as well. But I still think that a lot of the stuff that he's done is just untouchable. The stuff he's done for Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, he's got catalogs that are just insane. But his art style is what I want to talk about. Obviously, it is Japanese anime and manga that he does, so he does a lot of these things that honestly you can't even try and do the same thing. Some of these people have done these things, have tried it in their own style, but with Hayao Miyazaki, he's just something that really, whenever it comes to painting something or creating something, it just feels so surreal. And some of the paintings that you see in movies such as Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away is just so beautiful. I just love the detailing of it. I love the style of it. I love the whole thing coming together and making it into one big thing. That's something that I feel as if whenever I see Spirited Away, I just want it to be exactly like this person. I think mainly the reason why I find him to be the greatest artist alive is because he's inspired many people to be in that anime field when it comes to creating their own animation TV show or animation movie as well. And it's just fantastic. And anime is the reason why I feel as if I wanted to do art myself. And I love anime, and I always will love anime, and a lot of the animes that you see on that Hayao Miyazaki has created has just been amazing. And you gotta understand that these things take a lot of time. So when it comes to building your own craft and timing your artwork better, I think you can make the biggest results ever, and that's what he did. If you look at some of his art books that he's been selling, I think you need to know that this is a good start for those that want to study and learn how to be their own anime filmmaker or manga artist. So this is definitely one of those things you should check out. But either way, I'm just amazed by the things that he has done throughout the years of being an artist, and I would love that he does another artwork based on another movie. But again, he's 84 now, so I think it's time to settle down and just live life to the fullest. But yeah. So those were my greatest living artists alive. Now I do have a few more. I didn't really want to fit them in because I didn't want the video to become long-winded. So I thought about doing part 2 later on. And hopefully I get a better description of why I think these are my favorite artists. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a like if you want, subscribe if you want to see more content, and also let me know who your favorite artist is. It could be alive or dead, either one. I'd be interested to check them out because there are so many artists in the world that I don't really remember or I don't really know, but there are some that I actually know through their work. So yeah, peace.